coming through a wreck right there that had some things congested. Trucker went transition. It was not a tractor trailer, but I did want to put out there that it's important for truckers to keep these laws, because I'm talking about the rules of the road, DOT. And I used to sue truckers, and now I am. But because you can distract people with the size opposite of the vehicle too. And some of these old school guys, they come blazing through thinking that their experience in the industry gives them a right to just plow ahead. I had two just today and the reason I'm bringing it up is because that was a wrecked cargo van. It was apparently in the left-hand lane and ran off the road. A truck came by me about 20 or 30 seconds ahead of that, would have been in that near area, that had an oversized load. Well, by law, they had to have an escort, and they did. But the dude came by pulling his horn, his air horn, even though I was in my lane, because he has a wide load. Now, he shouldn't be passing me with that kind of wide load in that weather, in my opinion, because it's a little misty, number one. Number two, his escort should have been in front of him. And that's the kind of stuff, I don't use the word piss me off anymore. I try to just say it gets me indignant. But it does, given I could see the driver was older, and he thinks he's got the right to come through because he's driven this route with this big truck so many times or whatever, and it feels safe. Here I'm in my lane, he honks his horn, this dumb escort, because when it comes to being an escort, you got to be in front of him. If you're wide load, you should be up there letting people know he's coming through. Well, he wasn't ahead of it. I don't think they caused that wreck right there, but he certainly was overbearing in how he was even coming up on me, and I'm in a tractor trailer, and I was on the right-hand side. So, truckers, you don't have the right. If you have an oversized load, you don't have the right to make people get out of your way to come through. You certainly don't have the right to do it speeding. And that was the second one. The first guy was so stupid. There was a 18-wheeler off the side of the road with his two cones out, and you do not have to, by law, get over. If it's a police officer, emergency vehicle, you do have to get over. But it's a professional policy of mine that if I can get over, I am going to get over. And this dude was right there on my trailer, and so I pushed it, and it got over a little bit. He didn't like how close it got to me, but he didn't make any space, and he was not watching where this other tractor trailer was and what he was going to be forcing me into. Because that guy got out of his vehicle, so he stumbled out, had a health event, and this guy comes trapping me in, and I don't have an escape route to the left. So, some of you old truck drivers, y'all go eat a bag of hot dogs. I know how to drive a truck. Y'all better keep it safe. I'm not going to let you. And that dude that did that, it didn't let me over, pointed his first truck about a tenth of a mile to maybe a quarter mile down the road. Then he comes and starts swerving in front of me, and I just slowed down. It was like trying to mock me, mimicking me trying to get over, when he knew I was trying to get over, didn't have enough space, but he also didn't just slow down, bump his brake to make space so I could let that other Teamster have a safe lane. So I'm just letting y'all know, you're not going to bump my truck or my trailer, but I might get out and break your damn jaw. Know that, Trentissimo. I might break some jaws. I'm not kidding you. It's a Teamster. I just want to make sure I close that up properly. I did box at West Point. So if that guy at the truck stop, there's both of them, either one of them, if I had seen them and I said, what you did was for violation of the law, it was unsafe, and if they came across me, I'd knock them the hell out. Period. And no shame.